action.
We are on.
Okay, Eli Salzman again. Hi, welcome again back to Master of Everything, my new channel. This is part 2 of some serious shit. My first video about humanure, about composting human waste, and I had motioned last time to our outhouse. This is our outhouse. It's just post and beam with some recycled roofing and this chintzy bamboo reed fencing around it to let the air flow through. And if you come in here really quick, real toilet seat, just recycled materials that we got locally from stuff being cleaned out of ancient houses that had been abandoned. And this is our shit bucket right underneath there, slides right in perfectly. This is our sawdust bucket that you just reach into the hole, get a big scoop after you do your business. That's basically it. And then and one of the things I wanted to show now, and this is, I really appreciate that you're watching, whoever it is that is watching right now, because I'm pretty lazy. That's why I'm really not the master of everything. That's a joke, obviously. And I'm a musician and a performer, or kind of an ex-performer. I don't do it much these days, but it's still in my blood. And I find that I motivate a lot more when I know there's gonna be an audience. So I'm being very selfish. I'm passing on the knowledge, but it's also for me. I'm just gonna be honest with you, to sort of know that besides Lena and Hassan, there's somebody else out in the world who cares or is watching what the hell I'm doing. So yes, I am a little bit vain that way. Just to show you, if you can come in, Lena, more of a close-up really quick. Come in really close if you could, babe. This is the humanure. Just to give you a closer look, it looks like overly wet sawdust and soil mixed together, because that's what it is. We're talking like, we put so much brown matter in this because we really wanted it to compost quickly and it to be mixed in and to not leach out and of the pit, so on and so forth. So I would guess we're talking like 30% human waste and 70% soil, sawdust, all this other stuff. But what we're using it for is to, this is the beautiful poetry, I think, of our outhouse and our humanure project, is we're using the humanure that comes from that toilet to plant a jasmine vine right next to the toilet, so that the jasmine vine can grow and take over and completely envelop the outhouse in jasmine aroma, so that you can't smell anything that's happening. Even though the sawdust that you put in takes care of that smell most of the time, just a little added perfume and beauty. And we're using the humanure in this hole to, this soil here is very hard. This is terraced land. It was dug out 100 years ago or so, more. And so the soil is hard because it's the lower layers, of the lower strata of the layers of soil. That there's some topsoil, but there's a lot. You dig down and there's a lot of hard stuff that's usually 3 layers down in the valley. So it's a little bit tough, but it makes for a good planter container, and we made it really big, dug it really big, and putting the rest with humanure compost soil combo. And then hopefully the jasmine will just take to it like a pig in shit. I mean, like a jasmine in shit, something like that. So I'm gonna plant this and we'll show the results in a couple months and see how far it's gone. So thanks for tuning in. Please click subscribe. I've only got 1 or 2 subscribers at this point. We're in the infant stages. But please subscribe if you like this, and click on the bell button to follow, to get notifications, all that great stuff. And I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Okay, so just to show you, to tag on to this video, what it looks like planted. I have it pinned with some little bamboo stakes so that it can be not falling over and be supported, and so that it can walk into this and start to climb up there. And On top of the humanure soil mixture, we made a little salad of some really old dried twigs and some leaves, and then covering everything around it. And I'm going to put more on top of it, the chestnut wood chips we get from our chestnut guy, Michele. And yeah, so trying to we're just learning about, recreating what the floor of a forest would be to some degree. It's just a diversity of brown droppings that create a whole ecosystem of all different kinds of nutrients and all kinds of great environments for the microbial community to really support everything. So that's the jasmine plant next to the outhouse, next to the humanure composting outhouse. And yeah, so now we will see what happens over the next couple months. Thanks for watching.